And Fabian, what are you watching out for at this year's auto show? Is it these so-called legacy names and perhaps what they are going to be bringing on board, like, you know, some of these German car makers I was mentioning earlier?
I think last year's trade show in in Shanghai was a moment of truth for the global automotive industry, because it demonstrated how mature the Chinese car manufacturers have become in terms of product design, appeal, quality, and I think this is already something that everybody understands they can do now. So the next question is going to be, what is the progress they have made, for example, in battery technology, both in terms of range and other performance characteristics, or also in terms of cost? Will they be able to demonstrate new batteries, new battery chemistries that will dramatically lower the price of new vehicles, new electric vehicles? And I think that's what everybody is looking out for. I think we will also see more progress on software functionalities, where many of the Chinese car manufacturers also have a technological edge, also thanks to their strong collaborations and partnerships with Chinese tech companies.
Yeah, Oliver, I mean, a lot of the stuff is leading edge, right? And there's a heck of a lot of innovation going on in China around the EV space. We know that. But back to one of the points I made much earlier, there are just too many players. Everybody and his uncle wants to have an EV, right? When is a shakeout coming? I mean, at this rate, they're operating on the principle, look, we'll invest first and we'll figure out how to make it affordable, or rather how to make money out of it later.
I totally agree that there are far too many local players in the market, and we expect a significant consolidation of the number of players in the market in the months and years to come. We've already talked about the brutal price war that we see in the Chinese market, where basically nobody is making profits on electric vehicles, and therefore it is pretty likely that some of the Chinese car manufacturers will not be able to sustain that forever. And I think that is the point where Western car manufacturers do have a competitive advantage, as they are making a lot of money on the traditional combustion engine vehicles everywhere else in the world, and therefore do have the financial strength to prevail in this very difficult situation that we see in the Chinese market for the past 2 years.